Hi guys, today we're going to go through the process of how I made this gothic inspired trinket box. I've made a few of these before in the past, so this is just not one that's painted black, surprisingly. So it did start off just as a plain wooden box, and I did purchase this just for this transfer because it was too big for the boxes that I already had, so I went and bought this one. So I started off by painting it white, and I know that's surprising because I paint everything black, but because the transfer is in black, you wouldn't see it on a black background, so I needed to paint this one white. So I did do a couple coats of white, let it dry in between each coat, and then continued on to make the decorations, which you'll see on the side in a little bit. And if you're curious on how I made those, I have a short that I'll link to in my description on how I make them. So I'm just painting them here as well white, just so they blend in a little bit better. They are not made out of resin. They're not made out of clay. They are made out of something else, which is really inexpensive. And when it hardens really nice, and it does make a really nice consistency. It doesn't break off or anything like that. And is budget friendly, so best part. If you've watched my videos before, you've seen this process and how I use a t-shirt transfer onto a wooden box. And I will link to the how-to video where I show you the exact process in the description. So if you haven't seen that video, you can see that. I did get a little bit of dirt on the top of the box there, which I cleaned up later on. I'm using basically sticky paper for the inside of this. It's this really pretty metallic and has this really pretty black damask pattern on it. So I'm a sucker for damask pattern. So I picked out this one and went with this for the inside because I think it's just so pretty. And then I just used a matte knife to cut away the excess, as you can see in a little bit here. Also want to make sure that your knife is very sharp, because if it's dull, it's not gonna cut right. It's gonna like rip it, and it's not gonna be nice. Hey guys, if you like this sort of content and you like watching my art process, as well as seeing my 3 cats just be cats during the whole process, give the channel a like and a subscribe. And if there's anything you want to purchase, just reach out to me on social. Thanks. So here I am cleaning off that little bit there that got dirty. I'm just using some soap and water, and then I just cleaned it up a little bit and repainted over it. I'm gluing on the sides with an epoxy glue, which is what I always use because it has the best adhesion. And you'll see I use... Simon, please don't walk on the keyboard, honey. And you can't see him, but he's walking on the keyboard in my voiceover here. Nope. I have to use some things I have sitting around to hold up the sides, or else they'll fall over while they dry. They take about an hour or so to dry before you can remove the stuff on the sides. So I had to do this in steps, one for each side, because I only had so much stuff. So here I am fixing the gaps in between, which you'll see later on that you can't even see that there's gaps there anymore, and it does look really nice. Simon, please, no. Simon, no, Simon. Simon, this is why you're the mascot of my channel, because you always are such a menace. You're such a menace, and I love you. Goodness, child. So you'll see here, I meant to buy this top coat. And what I actually bought was this one. Yeah. So don't make that mistake. So here's a finished product. You can see the gaps are kind of seamless here, and it looks so beautiful. I hope you like it. Until next time, stay spooky, my friend.